Hello Aries and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. The Cup 9 Moon Pisces has come out. The card of fulfillment. Very, very beautiful energy to come through around that, which is really, really nice. So this reading is for February the 1st through to the 15th. We are in Aquarius season. We are just kind of building the slow build up into getting closer and closer to your season, a month or so away. But we're still in Aquarius season, and I think this is good energy for you guys. And this reading, I have to say, Aries is for Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising, and I always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are to get the fuller picture of what's going on for you, the more holistic view. And this is a general reading. Aries, just take what feels right and leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading. The link for that is in the description box below. Okay, let's see what we are looking at here. Okay, Pentacle 4, Mercury, Capricorn, Cup, Queen, Cancer, Throne. So some sort of stability around health or how you've been looking after yourself, which is nice, and bringing fulfillment in, which is very nice. We've also got High Priest, Venus, Taurus, Moon. So yes, interesting energy. There is this High Priest energy. I think I just get the words achievement. Achievement. This is an achievement that should be celebrated from the higher realms. There's messages coming through because the High Priest can represent in the external world some of the greatest and best achievements of mankind. And so it's kind of like the external world, going out into the external world with the High Priest and looking at what's out there, taking that knowledge back into your internal world, which is the Cup, Queen, Cancer, Throne, and building a really, really solid foundation here about what it is that you want, and getting some very, very strong messages around how you're looking after yourself in relationship to what's going on in the outside external world. And this is going to bring a lot of fulfillment. You might be dealing with some conservative energies or traditions. It may even be related to religion that's coming through. But the High Priest also, for me, represents soul messages. So some really, really strong soul messages saying, coming in saying you've achieved something quite wonderful here. So there's wanting you to kind of really acknowledge and see that. So let's see what other cards are coming out around that. So this is interesting because of the Moon Pisces crowning you. It feels like it's been quite the cycle, and it's really sometimes it is about blurring the boundaries between the external world and the internal world and finding a place that you can really feel at home spiritually. So these are kind of interesting themes that are coming out as well for you, Aries, and finding a safe place within that, a safe port inside of yourself that you're happy with, that feels comfortable for you. So however that appears, we've got the Four of Cups. Okay, so we're looking at your emotional body, where you're wanting to expand, the Hanged Man, feeling a little bit stuck perhaps with something at the moment, the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups. This is fabulous. The Strength card in the recent past, the Three of Swords in the near future. I want to pull another card, the Ace of Wands. Fantastic. Okay, some very deep healing messages on a higher level coming in here for you, Aries. Really overcoming something that's become a little bit emotionally unfulfilling, I would say. You're presenting as the Fool. You're ready to step into something new. The longer you stay in that old energy, there's celebration around this. You're just going to keep getting more and more hurt. The Five of Swords, it's going to get more and more prickly is kind of what I got. The Five of Swords coming in. And as an outcome, two cards wanted to come out. We've got the King of Cups and the Ten of Wands. Again, the King of Cups is saying you've achieved a lot and you're ready to let something go now. And the Hermit energy coming in, some Virgo energy coming in the end there. So connecting in with your body, your body's wisdom seems to be very important themes. I think very much connecting back into that. But really, ultimately, it's looking for some kind of deep fulfillment that's coming through here. And we're seeing this, there's a lot happening in the element of water, which is to do with your intuition, your spirituality, and your emotions. So we can see here with the Four of Cups, something's on offer here and you're not really sure if you want to, there's an emotional situation on offer and you're kind of not really sure if you want it or you want it anymore, because you might be feeling bored, disillusioned, ready to expand, wanting to go out and meet more people or find new groups or expand your horizons, however that appears. And it is crossed by the Hanged Man, which is, interestingly, when we're talking about enlightenment, it's the card of, spirituality, it's the card of enlightenment. So it's kind of like, enlighten me. How can I do this? And it doesn't feel like there's any answers at this particular moment in time with this Hanged Man energy. It might actually feel like you're kind of stuck and things are hung in suspension, that there's a stagnation that's coming in where you're just really just needing to find something deeper that really gets you going here. So we've got the King of Pentacles coming in your conscious mind. So this is where you're kind of looking at your material needs, what you need to be provided for. And even, the King of Pentacles can be related to luxury, liking some finer things, wanting more of that coming in, and really enjoying your body. It can be around the food that you're eating. It can be around the sensuality, how you're enjoying your body, your relationship to your body. So this King of Pentacles can also represent money. So in your conscious mind, I think it's kind of like, I want to be getting out of the situation. I'm a little bit bored or frustrated, or wanting to go off traveling or meet new people, or do something over here, and I need money for that, or I need how am I going to do this plus keep my everything that I need? How do I meet my needs with this King of Pentacles energy? How's my security, my money, my health being provided for here? So it's kind of interesting because at the base you've got the Eight of Cups, and this is what I like about this reading. This is what's happening deep down inside your subconscious or deep down inside your soul energy. And this is where there's been a sense of something's really been unfulfilling, There's a cup missing, and whatever's on offer here, you're thinking this isn't necessarily the answer. We could see there's a cup missing here, but there's a cup being offered to you. There's something being offered to you, and you're kind of like, I'm not sure if that's really going to fill the hole that seems to be here. There's something missing. And what I love about this is that the Nine of Cups comes in, and this goes from the 8 to the 9, and you find the fulfillment. So the 8 of Cups is detaching or leaving a situation or an energy where you can find that fulfillment. And this is something that is stirring deep, deep down, which is why when it comes into your conscious mind, the present, the Four of Cups, it comes up as a dissatisfaction. So really pay attention to where that is, because that is where this energy is about to transform and change, which is actually really good. In the recent past, we have the Strength card. So the Strength card is kind of saying you've been building a lot of resilience against the outside world. Maybe you've been learning a lot about what you're made of here, up against some bigger energies. It could be against very established institutions. So it can represent governments, it can represent big business, it can represent religion. So it's kind of like you have been developing a resilience and a strength in your relationship to that sort of stuff, which is kind of interesting. The outside world, power and foundations of the outside world, and then you're kind of bringing that back into what it is that you need and want. So that's kind of interesting. And in the near future, you've got the Ace of Wands and the Three of Swords. So this is where you're getting really motivated. You're initiating action against something that's kind of starting to, the Four of Cups can turn into this Three of Swords where something has hurt you, or something is, it's kind of like the Four of Cups has gone into your mind and it's starting to play in your thoughts, this feeling that's coming in. There's something that is unhappy within your heart, that it's just saying, I'm ready for more, I'm ready. And so this can be healing whatever's hurting you at this moment in time, can be healing a wound. So the Ace of Wands is like, you know what, I'm going to start something, set a new goal, I'm going to take action with this. And I definitely feel it's got a lot to do with your health, which is actually really nice, or just how you're feeling in general. That seems to be really, really important, how you're looking after yourself. So you are the Fool. You are turning up as the Fool card, which is like, I'm ready. I'm ready to start something new. And we can see this here with the Ace of Wands, which is a real Aries energy. I'm ready to start something new, put heartache or something that's really hurting me or bothering me behind me, and just step out and feel light. I want to feel light again. So this Fool energy can be, stepping into new terrain, into new territory where you feel like there's so much more to explore, so many more people to connect with. So it does feel very lovely, and it can be very much, taking a risk. It can be taking a chance, but it feels like I'm ready to press the reset button on something because I'm getting so frustrated with this energy. I just feel the need to expand, which makes a lot of sense. So the energy surrounding you is the Three of Cups. So there is celebration around you. There perhaps is been a lot of social occasions as well. That can also be with the Three of Cups, and there can be a sense of the people closest to you at this moment. That's kind of what we're looking at. There could be looking at your relationship with them. How is that working? What sort of joy are you getting out of that? And are you wanting to kind of, expand, or do you want to stay with those people and not? It's like finding an emotionally safe place. Are you just going to hang out with the people that you like and just feel good because it feels safe against the external world? Or are you ready to kind of step out into the world? And these are sort of things I feel like are kind of being asked with this Three of Cups. And I feel like, the more you see people interacting with each other, the more you're going to be kind of noticing these feelings that are coming up. Definitely interesting. So we have, as your hopes and fears, the Five of Swords. And I feel like this is very directly connected to this wound that's coming up here, or something that's hurting you. So however that presents to you. So as the hopes and fears, you got the Five of Swords. And this is kind of like you want to overcome this. It is a conflict of some sort, like a mental conflict that's going on here. But it's kind of like you've won the battle sort of thing, but what's the fallout? So it's kind of almost like if there's been some sort of conflict with some kind of social group around you, this may not be something that you're wanting, even though so maybe you've got a very close-knit group of friends, or you've got a close family, or however it is that you're feeling at this moment in time. But you don't want to kind of rock the apple cart and upset them by saying, well, I want to go meet new people, So maybe that's kind of something that's coming through for some of you. And it could be the opposite, that you're actually wanting to come out and find those people. You are really wanting that. And so either way, the Five of Swords is you don't want to upset anybody in the process, but you really do need to honor what your heart is saying to you at this moment in time. And you kind of need to put yourself first in this scenario so that you can be happy. Otherwise, you're kind of staying in a very stagnant situation for you emotionally just to please others. And that's not going to make you happy. Eventually, that will turn into kind of devil stuck energy. And you've got the opportunity now to grow, have some emotional growth. Gropes, I shouldn't say that. So the King of Cups is coming in, and the Ten of Wands. And, we can see there's a lot of depth here. This is where you are looking for a connection that is really, really deep. This is a really, really nice energy to come through with this. And it allows you to release. With the Ten of Wands, it's kind of saying it's time to kind of say no to some things, because you need to honor what's going on inside your heart. So you've done really, really well with something as well with the King of Cups. You've accomplished a lot, but perhaps it's time to let something go that's become burdensome and heavy on your heart, I would say, and losing a little bit of motivation around this. So this could actually be someone coming in. It's a Scorpio energy, so it could actually be it could be a Scorpio, a water sign, a Pisces, or a Cancer kind of energy coming in. But I feel like it could be anything with this King of Cups, because going deep on an emotional deep connection can be anything. anything in your life. Maybe it's to do with your work. Maybe it's to do with what you're learning and studying. So maybe it's to do with your relationship with yourself. It can be relationship to others, relationship to self. You kind of apply it to what feels right for you. And so we have at the bottom of the pack, like an overall energy, the Hermit. And this is again an energy of going deep within. There could be a little bit of soul searching with this card, but it's very much a sense of going deep within and finding some answers and connecting to your inner wisdom, particularly that of your body. Now, the other thing with the Hermit would suggest some kind of distance. So whether this is there's a couple of things happening here. So this can be that you are feeling quite isolated and you're wanting that kind of connection, or lonely. This can also be that you're wanting to create a bit of a distance from a group of people that you're very, very close with, and just nothing wrong with them. It's just that you're really needing to go out and expand, like we said, with the Hermit energy. So I think those answers, you're probably going to need a little bit of time out just to kind of go deep and find those answers. The answers do lie there inside the wisdom of your mind. So, and it will help illuminate the path. That's the thing. So let's see. Let's pull an affirmation card for you, Aries. So, I mean, this could be a really nice time. It could be blossoming of new friendships. Because when you get this feeling of the Four of Cups, it can be like, I just want to go meet new people. So this can be, a sense of, it actually can be a really nice time, but it is about honouring how you're feeling. It says, I am worth loving. I do not have to earn love. I am lovable because I exist. Others reflect the love I have for myself. So beautiful energy coming in for you, Aries. So I am worth loving. So anything, it's interesting if any of you are kind of grappling with things to do with self-worth or body issues or feeling like you're worth loving, this is very much a positive shift forward into making some very beautiful connections. And the King of Cups energy can be a lot to do with love and compassion as well coming in. Oh, beautiful. Interesting. We've got the little footprint that's coming through. And it actually is, I'm feeling a real connection with the lion in the Strength card, but it's saying, this is a positive step forward for you. Take it one step at a time, but whatever you're doing is going to make an imprint. It's going to have an effect, and it's going to have a positive effect, I would say. And it is, finding the courage to take that step forward with that Strength card right in front of you. So very, very interesting energy. And I feel like I kind of just get imprint on your soul. So like somebody's made an imprint on your soul, or you want to be connecting with people where you'll be imprinting each other's soul with the shared energy that you have. So very nice energy to come through. It does show a deeper connection or a sense of deeper fulfillment that's coming in, which is actually really nice. And you can apply this to any kind of energy that comes in. We've got the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups in the reading. So that would suggest there's a very compatible partnership around as well. So kind of interesting. You might be thinking about somebody else with this King of Pentacles, but I feel like that this could be someone new coming in with the King of Cups as well that is more compatible for you if you are single or in a relationship that you're not sure about. So it can, but ultimately I feel like this King of Cups energy is really about satisfying that emotional need for depth, which is actually really beautiful, and putting yourself first. So that's it, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, where we're going to see what's coming in the near future with this new goal, this new motivation, this initiation that you're determined to not let something hurt you anymore. And the King of Cups energy, the Ten of Wands, it's kind of like where is this going, this sense of going deep within, because the King of Cups energy can feel vulnerable. It can feel like I'm just happy to have an emotionally stable place. I don't necessarily want to be dipping my toe into a whole heap of dramas at this moment in time. So where is this going on a heart level? Because we're going towards that deep fulfillment. So let's see how this is playing out in the near future and the future beyond, as well as any other clarifiers you need to know. And we're also going to tune into career, money, love and relationships and really focus in on those 3 areas. So that's it. It's all in the extended reading. Would love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below, and I will pin it to the comments as well. But if this is where we're leaving each other, Aries, thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, because that lets YouTube know that you support the channel and helps with the growth of the channel. Thanks for joining, Aries.